Alright, it's time for another episode of the Florencio Files. This is the last replay from the old pack that he sent me. And I'm sure it's going to be a good one, because it always is, isn't it? He's a dirty boy. His Terran players especially have been out of this world. He has, of course, evolved to the next level and become the Macro King. Macro King Florencio, masterful flinger of shit. And he has really figured out with Terran to throw more waves of bullshit at his opponent than ever before. You know, with Protoss, he was always a little more technical and tactical with how he used his units to try to finish the game. With Terran, it's waves of bullshit that he just keeps throwing. His opponent up here in the top left-hand side of the map, the Zerg player, the one and only blue Zerg, Prince Player. Oh, is this a double proxy Rex? Oh, what is it? What? What's he doing? Why is he doing this? I don't understand. It's a command center first into double gas before barracks. Is he going to go eBay planetary before even building a barracks? You're drunk, Florencio. There's been too many of those high ethanol sewage juices or something. He's going to block this face with an eBay. Make a planetary there and be like, haha, you can't take a third Zerg player. Or does he float it over maybe and sit it out front of it? I don't even know. This is going to be great either way. A very quick double gas there. And I feel like you can just do it off one gas. I don't think you really need two gas for a planetary. I guess he wants to make it in his main as well and then go straight into like factories and stuff because his barracks is so slowed down. Yeah, I think this is like way more gas than he needs. That being said, yeah, Flo realized, wait, why would I build at my ramp? I'm gonna have no units. I'm gonna rely on the planetary here to defend. So as much as this is gonna be a lot of gas, remember he's gonna be going multiple factories. He's gonna go multiple starports after that. These are men who will always find a way to spend that gas eventually, even if it isn't the most efficient way to get there. No, he's gonna try to get an aggressive contain. I guess if this was a pull first from Prince Player, he could have even landed it in range of the base. As it is, that creep coming out, that's going to block him even from landing there, I think. Oh, no, he does get there. And he immediately starts erecting it. Now, the problem, he's going to try and limit the surface area a little bit by building a barracks here. Maybe even reinforce to get a contain. Pull the drones. Why is Prince Player not pulling the drones? Wait, what? Now he pulls the drones. His Zerglings are just sitting on the high ground, though. He's already let it get half erected. This old man boner, he's just let it get half erected. He's clicking on the barracks. He's letting the planetary go up. His Zerglings are just sitting there. Oh, Prince Player, this is a hot mess. That's a hot mess. This Zerg is freaking out. He's never seen this before. He cannot believe his eyes. There's that moment of just raw panic that it immediately makes a layer up in the main base. He's like, shit. He realizes this is getting up. I still think it's a fine position to be in. It just would probably be more fine if he didn't let that get erected. Now he tries to run Zerglings past. They all four get shot down. Two are shot by that Ibex cannon. Now there's an insane amount of gas already built up. Even after the planetary starts up in the main base. 300 gas barracks only halfway done, of course. That one did get sniped, slows down his factories. Evolution chamber here for Prince Player. And I wonder, what do you do from here? I feel like you could probably just build Nidus Worms? Spine crawlers have 7 range, by the way. The planetary only has 6 until you get high-sec auto tracking. So it looks like he's going to try and chip away at it with spine crawlers. Little does he know. He's playing Florencio. Florencio's like, well, the natural counter to this is to use spine crawlers on the corners, picking off the edge of the planetary. So I will research the +1 range for my planetary fortress. And I'm like, huh? Who thinks to do that? You crazy dog. Factory does go down behind. Queen is going to start to work on that barracks. There's an infestation bit +1 to that. Yeah, he's going to go Swarmos. Go Prince Player. Go Prince Player. What's up? And you look at this. The spine crawler is outranging it. Prince Player thinks he's done really well. But that upgrade's about to kick in. That upgrade is about to kick in. Just a few more seconds there. And Planetary says, oh, I'm sorry. I was just pretending. I actually can hit you. Prince Player's like, whoa, what the hell? What the hell, man? He's like, oh, you're kidding me. You got +1 range? Seriously? Who does that? Factory building attack lab. SCVs are repairing right now. What are we gonna do? Nidus Worms. It's gonna be Nidus Worms. I feel like you don't even need to Nidus, but I guess it's probably the best way to do it, right? Even a few locusts in that base can kill the orbital, kill the SCVs. Oh, wait. What Prince Player doesn't know is this is not an orbital command center. That's a planetary. If only player had sent an overlord in would realize that this was actually the case. It's up to 33 workers here. No swarmers built just yet. Desperately needs more gas. Only now remembers to put back on those gas geysers. Oof. Yeah, he's going to have to take a third gas. Good income advantage, though, for Prince Player. You can see way more minerals. A little bit less gas right now, but we'll be catching up on that one and overtaking as these gases get saturated. And there's no real push forward, right? Yeah, I mean, you're going to get a siege tank out. It'll slowly start sieging. That's going to take a long time to actually kill anything. I would have loved if player here was building queens to transfuse this hatchery. Because if you build up enough energy, that's going to be great. Oh, the planetary! By the way, I love these little sparkly little alarm lights going off over there. That tank's going to come forward and siege right up front. Slayer under siege. How cool and collected do you stay under pressure? He's trying to move a queen in range of the tank. He's gonna build some swarm host, but he's only building 2 overlords right now. Prince Player is freaking the F out. Yeah, Prince Player is literally just going bananas at this point. Is totally shitting the bed. Okay, 5 swarm hosts are starting up. But that tank, man, that's stress. Every time that fires, that is the sound of a Zerg shitting the bed. Going, oh my god, 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 I gotta do something, I gotta do something, I gotta do something, I gotta make a play, I gotta make a play, I gotta make a play. The tank here coming forward is even starting to just kill drones. Look at that. This tank is an absolute chad. And the swarm hosts are coming out. They could take out these siege tanks, but they need to be microed correctly. They need to be synced up. Prince Player, we're gonna launch him. Launch is just a few locusts to start. There we go, a few more come in. And I don't think they've been microed at all, have they? No, no. Oh, they're all attacking different things. If they get that tank, ooh, they got 1 tank. Nicely done. They damaged the other one as well. That's what you need to do. But that hatchery is super bloody low. Transfuse! Transfuse! Prince Player! Oh my god, it goes down. Prince Player loses the natural. And now it's 1 base versus 1 base. That's exactly what Florencio wants. He's building more Cyclones, I guess, for their maneuverability. Could do a Nidus on the other side of the map, but Prince Player is so gas-starved right now, and really needs to be building like spines and spores and queens, anything that can use minerals, maybe hatcheries. It's a shame that can't get out to build hatcheries right now. And Prince Player is a bit focused on the front. I really think Player needs to Nidus, maybe take out some production or something, or try to come from the south, hit the factory. Cyclone bait. Oh, look at that. Player going for the planetary. Oh, that one's not going to work. The SCVs just come in and repair that. You might think it's a Big Daddy, but he's got a whole lot of drilly boys touching up his butt, so he is totally fine and gets his free examination. Planetary. What? Oh, the queens are still trying to get rid of the barracks. These Cyclones are just running around in circles. Florencio, you got to admit, this is Florencio's happy place. The Cyclones just lock onto this queen. They're just laughing at him. Prince Player's like, can you fuck off, man? Just leave my natural land. I think if he pulls back up to the main, he'd be fine, but he's got all these extra drones. He wants to get something out of them, but this is gifting massive damage to Flo, who's having an absolute party. And I'll tell you what, there is one of the most annoying units in the game. It is called the Cyclone. Its whole job is basically to just poke the opponent in the fucking head and go, hey, dickhead, hey, dickhead, hey, dickhead, hey, dickhead. It's super fast. It outranges just about every unit. It can move while shooting with its lock on. It basically just locks on and then just runs away and goes, hey, F you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Hey, fuck you, you trying to mine? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Oh, do you locusts want to get us? Nah, fuck you. They're just going to run away. They don't give a shit. You're never going to catch them with locusts, and each time he throws these locusts, they're not really achieving anything. I think, honestly, the fact that the swarm host count is building is scary, though, for Florencio. He's got to get in and do something. Oh, the locusts are on cooldown right now. He's got no extra support. Oh, my God, what a Chad move. Florencio comes in there, damages a whole bunch of the swarm host, takes out a spore crawler, forces some defensive locusts, and just walks away. Oh, my God, he's such an asshole. I love it. Everything about Florencio's playstyle just reeks of doing the most annoying thing that he can possibly think of. Those SCVs a bit slow to repair there. Oh, interesting micro technique from Florencio. Felt like what we call smushing your face on the keyboard there. Kind of just grabbed everything and tried to get it to come forward. There's not many units to defend. Locusts are trying to take out these. He might have to pull drones to trap these. More swarmers being forced to pop out of that Nidus worm. The Cyclones may have cornered themselves, though. Yeah, those locusts do good damage. A few more locusts will come in, and that is good 90 for those Cyclones. Remember, guys, Florencio has been in a really good containing position here, but he has turned this into, I'm going to wait until I lose all my units 6 minutes later, and then I'll start transitioning to a command center. So 0 planning ahead for Flo. He's sending a Psycho to tank out to look for expansions. His opponent doesn't need expansions. He's massing Swarmos on one base, and that is a lot. I don't think that command center can survive this, even with its big splash damage and a few repair boys. Ooh, oh, those Swarmos take out the SCVs as well. No repair for you. Goodbye, Planetary. And that one goes down. The container's finally pushed back. And with that, Flo's in trouble, dude. What's he got? He's got a double starport transition. It's just starting. Zerg has 3,000 minerals. Zerg can move out and take 5 hatcheries right now. Now, remember, guys, this is what we always talk about, right? Games where it's a shit show, often what defeats us is freezing up under pressure. It's having that moment where you're one of those goats that's evolved to just go all stiff and panic and fall over on its side whenever there's a threat. Let's see if Prince Player is one of those goats. So far, 3,500 minerals and has not retaken the expansion. That one drone, too afraid to move to the... Oh, yeah, catatonic drone. Too afraid to build the expansion. He's trying to knight us on the other side of the map. These Cyclones are... Look at this micro from Flo. He's coming in from all 3 sides. He's like, hello. Do you want to... Oh, shit, he wasn't watching. That one does go down, but the tank comes back in from that side. He's trying to shepherd these Swarmos in. Oh, no, he's going to lose a tank as well. I thought Flo was about to do some big brain 400 APM 3-pronged micro where he shepherded the pack around, lured the Locust one way, went in the other way. Turns out he realizes that that would be too demotivating for his opponent. It might make him a little bit upset, might make him tap out of the game. So Flo, of course, drags it out a little bit, gives him a few kills here and there. The Barracks and Widowmine come and land. Why have we not expanded yet? Oh my god, Prince Player, you have 4,000 minerals. Oh my god. He's going to try and kill him. I mean, there's only a few libs coming out. That's not the most powerful thing in the world. If he can take out this Planetary, it's almost a game-winning move. There's only a few SCVs up there. Don't get me wrong, focusing on the Swarmos could be a somewhat correct maneuver. Looks like right now, though, he's waiting for +2 missile attacks. And what is he doing? Building 1 more Swarmos by this? Oh, Jesus Christ. There is something with these players who love their Nidus Swarmos where they are addicted to just staring at it. I think like 90% of their screen time must be staring at their Swarmos. The Locusts are going to come in, but look at that. 2 libs, mass repair. The full-on harem of SCVs, all just touching up that Planetary at the same time. Remember, building armor finished as well. Easy hold there for Flo. Behind this, of course, Prince Player says, well, I've got another 20 seconds till all my Swarmos come off. I could go home and spend my 4,000 minerals. Instead, I'm going to micro the Locusts in a few at a time. And I honestly think he's just in that point where he's like, look, yes, I know you're meant to spend your money. I know you're meant to expand. But I've just survived a crazy contain. I got rid of the Planetary. I'm okay. If I could just take out the base, I win the game. That's all I've got to do here. And little does player know that you are playing a messy game. And what do people do in messy games? They take corner bases. Next wave of Locusts is a big one. They've got +2 attack as well, remember. But a quick move forward with the SCVs. Lots of them. They got to repair. They got to repair, dude. He cannot afford to lose this Planetary. God damn, that Planetary is raking in the kills. Up to over 30 kills now. 31, 32 kills. And the Liberators as well. 4 Liberators plus a Planetary. Not going to go down easily. Behind this, the transition is into gas geysers and a spine crawler. That fainting fucking drone is still just sitting there on the ground, catatonic on top of that ram. I'm afraid to be a hatchery. I'm afraid. More Widow Mines here, so there's a lot of traps that'll stop him from expanding. Starport there. Starport's down here as well. He wants to, of course, get battle cruisers out. Does Flow. His main base running low on resources. Another big wave. That is 20 Swarmhosts that are all going to throw their Locusts at once. Prince Player, though, is actually butchering his own economy by building all this static defense. As good as it is it going to be enough to take out the Planetary? This time it's so many Locusts, but oh my god, is it enough? I think he's got it. I think he's got it. No, Florencio with the mass repair. Planetary up to 46 kills. Hold on one more time. What's he doing? He says, well, if I can't kill it yet, I better make more swarm hosts. This is the problem-solving flowchart of Prince Player. It's like, if they have enough units to defend your swarmers, make more swarmers. If they don't have enough units to defend your swarmers, make more swarmers. If they're making air units, make swarmers. If you think they might be transitioning to Cyclones, make more swarmers. If they make siege tanks, make some swarmers. If they make marines, make a few more swarmers. So I'm like, oh, okay, I can see this guy's entire strategy for StarCraft. It involves free units, no matter what. Those Locusts, oh, if only they focus down things like the turrets, the depots. They get a turret there, but they will start a depot burning. Not really going to kill anything. The SCV is going to try to transfer right through. Oh my god, look at this. Wait, what are they? Huh? I thought they were transitioning to the other base. What are they? Huh? He's trying to zone out the Swarmos to take out the Nidus Worm. What is this maneuver? Florencio has just decided to use his SCVs as a combat unit. And he's trying to chase these Swarmos out here. As Swarmos does fall, another one almost goes down. Swarmos, though, find an angle. This is hilarious. I think that planetary is toast, guys. Remember, this is +2. That production tab has been empty for a long time, but that's a lot of locusts, and that should be a dead planetary. They clump up like crazy. Because of that, the planetary, 69 kills, 71 kills. The planetary, though, barely falls on over 70 kills there. Oh, shit. He tried to build a barracks to restrict surface area. Did not get it down in time. Swarmos are running home, running through these Widow Mines. And suddenly you've got a battlecruiser is out on the map. There's 4 Liberators. The economy of Prince Player is non-existent. He has a crazy amount of minerals and gas. And all he's doing with it is just popping his Swarmos in and out of Nidus Worms. Oh my god, all the spores are out on the wrong side of the map, bleeding out. What are we doing? We're building one queen at a time. We're just putting down more Nidus Worms. Oh, this is a true one-track mind. One-track mind Zerg player wants to win with the Swarmos. Florencio ekes out a single cattle bruiser. And that's going to be coming in from the right-hand side. The Nidus does go back up. That's going to replenish these spore crawlers. They'll slowly start regenerating rather than losing life now that they've got that creep there. And you could actually maybe, yeah, you could get rid of the depots would be big. That would stop production. Right now, there's still only one battlecruiser on the map. It's only one spore, though, and 2 queens. No transfuse? No transfuse? Ah, you gotta build spores and transfuse. Okay, Prince Player is building Zerglings right now and running them under the... Transfuse! He's staring at his Swarmos on the other side of the map. His only spore crawler goes down. Prince Player, what are you doing? Oh my god, he's building one more spore. Oh, is he gonna walk into the libs? Don't walk into the libs. Okay, the queens do push back the battlecruiser for half a moment. The queens come forward there, but look at that, the libs, man. The libs are a very big problem right now. Oh no, get out of the limb zones, get out of the limb zones. Transfuse, transfuse, transfuse. Oh my god, that queen is in so much danger. Finally drops the transfuse there. The spore does hang on. Remember, there's still a lot of Swarmos out, 20. And if he finds the base, I think he wins. But Prince Player has still not put 2 and 2 together and figured out that them making units still equals corner base. I think he thinks this all came out of that one there. And he's like, oh, it's cool. If I just get rid of these buildings, like, I'll be fine. I still got money. I can re-expand. And is starting to damage those Liberators. They have to pull back. Catatotic Drone, finally, is going to try and build an expansion. 17 minutes into this game, Prince Player contemplates taking an expansion. Florencio says, get fucked. Hello? Oh my god, that drone just got blasted in half. Oh god. Brutal. Swarmos coming forward. The Locusts absolutely punching in here. And this is, oh, it's going to go for some different units. The Starforts have lifted off there. Of course, was building a single Hellion up here as well. This is building Hellions one at a time. Prince Player. Oh, go search the map, mate. If you just pop out one swarm host and go look around. I think it's just something about Florencio getting in his face from the start with these buildings. It's short-circuited all of Prince Player's higher reasoning. All ability to kind of estimate where he is in this game and function. Look at that, another drone comes down, sees the lib zones and the BC is like, oh, get the fuck out. It's trying to build a spire, but you've got no bank. I mean, don't get me wrong, a spire is the right thing to be building, but surely you could be securing an economy as well. Florencio here coming in with what we call a big brain science maneuver. It's where you let all their air units focus you down while you damage a spawning pool. Pretty pro gamer move. Does actually finally siege those libs. They'll take out a few drones, damage a queen, get a few libs. Nicely done. These queens can take out these liberators, but they're running back and forwards, having an identity crisis. Battlecruiser in the back line there as well. Now is Prince Player going to move the spores? Oh my god, don't tell me. You can't lose the spire. There's no way. You just move the spore. Move your spores. No, don't walk through the lib zone with your queens. No! One of the queens just went down. There's another queen there. Oh my god, I cannot believe loses the spire. Doesn't even cancel it. Oh, the battlecruiser gets out. Florencio's battlecruiser tells him, he's like, guys, you will not believe what I just did. You will not fucking believe. They're like, what'd you do? The battlecruiser, he's like, wow. I was in Reddit points. He had 2 spores and 3 queens, and I killed his fucking spire that was almost finished. He could have built 10 corruptors and won the game. Now he can't. Now he's going to make Overlord speed. I've been talking about him popping Swarmos out and killing the last base of Florencio over the last 10 minutes. He's decided instead to uproot one Spore Crawler and search the third and goes, well, there's no third base, so I guess he can't possibly have an expansion and I must be winning. Look at this scout. He's like, yes, we will. Oh, watch this up here. Wasn't expecting that to be there. Jesus Christ. Who uproots a Spore Crawler to scout? This guy's a maniac. The Swarmer is just so... Okay, they're just going to chill out. There's a Spire. He starts another Spire. Remember, he got Overlord speed before this as well. Hellions are killing his spores. What is he doing? Okay, he's built a few Zerglings. He snuck him out. They're going to spot for Nidus Worms. Wait, or are they? That one goes down. The battle cruisers are hunting him down. He does not want to let the Niduses get up close to his base. He does not want to let those locusts launch. What? Okay, Nidus in the top, and the battle cruiser finds it, man. And that's a problem. Battle cruiser will take that down in no time. Oh my god. This Zerg player is hilarious. Prince player. Nidus shut down. It's like a big pimple, isn't it? Ooh, that's why you don't pop your pimples, guys. It'll look like that. Gotta wait for it to be ripe. It'll just drop right off the tree on its own. Same thing with Nidus Worms. Don't pick your Nidus Worms. Just let it finish on its own. Terran player's not a fan. It's Florencio's attacking the Nidus Worm, not the Zergling, but the splash damage coincidentally hits the Zergling and makes up for Florencio's immaculate target fire there. Nidus finishes, but goes down immediately. A roasty toasty worm. The last Zergling here. Flo cleans it up. Of course, Flo is building barracks right now, by the way. I do love that Flo basically was playing this week's I Cast Your Freaking Awesome Replays challenge with this one. Can I build there? I'm just going to build my buildings all over the map. I love he's got two Liberators just chilling over here. The Zerg still has not figured out what he wants to do other than just chill on one base with 20 Swarmos. Queens come down and get a Liberator. Not bad. Just remember, Florencio's actually mining. I think the Queens could have fought that potentially, but we'll see. Locusts are going to come down to deal with the Hellions. Two Libs managed to push back all the Queens to the high ground. There's a battle cruiser here as well. The Locusts go on the barracks. It just lifts off. Oh my lord. He actually made Overlord speed and he could easily sneak Overlords or Overseers out to spot. But it's just kind of cramped in on one base and now says, you know what, let's build 3 Corruptors. Realizes he only has 3 lava and drops a lava inject. Oh my lord. He's got enough money for another 7 Corruptors in the bank, even including the Overlords he'll need to build, but he's just got to not spend his gas on anything. He's out of gas, only 38 left in this base. He's completely out of mineral mining just because he doesn't have drones. And meanwhile, what have we got? We've got 2 BCs out. There is currently 1 more building. Yamato's on the way. And yeah. Zerg player's sending Overlords out to try and get a bit of a spready, see if he can scout some stuff. Flo's only on 1 base, remember, but it's got a Widow Mine, a Planetary. Planetary does have both upgrades, and it's got a 2 Libs as well overhead. Nidus Worm gets spotted, but not the wisest one. Gets shot down one more time. And Prince Player here. We've got to go to Prince Player's camera just because this has been one of the most inactive Zerg players. Has just been looking to try and win the game with Nidus Swarm Host and nothing else. What are we doing? He's trying to figure out where he wants to put the Nidus Worm. Did you see that? He scrolled his screen back and forwards like 4 times. You could tell he had the ability selected. It was like, here? Or here? Maybe here? Or here? It's like, put the fucking thing down. There's something to be said for patience and precision in StarCraft, and now is not the time, Prince Player. He's built 3 Corruptors. 3 Corruptors for 3 battle cruisers with Yamato, funnily enough. Perfect targets for them. He's going to take out these 2 Libs, which is a nice start. Is Prince Player going to macro up from here? Is this game going to go for another 35 minutes? Like, Prince Player is just going to move a drone down, build an expansion, right? The thing that he's managed to not do for the last 15 minutes. Is he finally going to do it? Floating barracks goes down. Hellions and battle cruisers coming across. Now, Hellions are not really particularly good versus anything here. A drone is coming down. Hellions run in. Oh, and they're like, let's roast his economy. And then Florencio's like, wait, you have 3 drones? Are you serious? Florencio's like, whoa, I thought I had bad macro. Oh, shit. 3 battle cruisers come on forward. Locust coming down, come on. Oh, Big Yamato grabs a queen. Oh, these BCs going ham, man. And they got tack jump. They can just pull out whenever they want to. Yeah, it takes out a corruptor, 2 queens. Just trying to focus fire that corruptor. Good transfuses from Prince Player, but you just don't really have much damage output. He focuses on the queen. Nicely done. Pulls back the red hit point 1. Florencio here, still picking fights. Still a full energy queen there, actually. She's full on juice. 4 more corruptors are on the way. And Stormers does go down. Another one decides to run to its death. Queen, the Corruptors, the Spore Crawler, all moving forward here, trying to do what they can. That Queen very exposed. Battlecruiser is forced to teleport out, and I believe there are 4 Battlecruisers now. These 3, of course, gonna have to get repaired up. Very low on gas is Florencio, building a 5th Battlecruiser right now. And honestly, Prince Player, it's like, okay, now you can take your expansion. Prince Player, instead, is like, let's fly an Overlord out and try to get a Nidus Worm. The same thing I've tried 14 times in a row and hasn't worked. Well, on the 15th time, it might work. This is literally, if we could do an experiment to take a World War I general and just grab them into the current moment, give them a week to learn how to play StarCraft, this is exactly what their games would look like. They're like, you'd be like, cool, what are we doing? They're like, my soldiers are braver than their soldiers. We're going over the top. And you're like, okay, cool. Didn't work. Our soldiers have more bravery and they're not as cowardly as these lesser yellow belly fools. We are going to take them out. We'll go over the top and Nidus Worm once again. And you're like, okay, it hasn't worked 23 times in a row. You've given the exact same fucking nonsense reasoning for it working every time. Are you going to try something else? Yes, I will send out a Zergling to scout this time, so that I can place the Nidus not from an Overlord, but from a Zergling. And you're like, Jesus fudging shit Christ. Like, literally, it's like you could take a fucking just an AI that's job is to choose the worst strategy and bash it into a concrete wall repeatedly, and it wonders why it doesn't work, because it doesn't understand the value of fucking Zerg lives. It's like, no, all me units are expendable and I want them all to die. And I'm like, stop it! Have some fucking respect for your units, mate. Flo now has cornered this silly World War I general who chose to play Zerg. He takes out the Nidus Worm! 20 Swarm Hosts were in that Nidus Worm! He just killed 20 Swarm Hosts with his Yamato and ran away.
Congrats on the wedding.
What a dickhead! Oh my god, he just killed 20 Swarm Hosts. He just killed 20 Swarm Hosts with a few Yamatos and walks away. He's like at the finger, he's like, how'd you like that, dickhead? Do you like that? He's such a shit, man. Oh, Flo is such a shit. Oh, you dirty boy. You dirty boy. Let's watch that one more time. So yeah, there's I believe it's 17 Swarm Hosts are in the Nidus Worm. 70 to supply to 19 supply in an instant. Let's watch that one more time. Flo comes in. Nidus is there. There's no other exits. So once that closes, the entire network dies. If there was even one exit alive anywhere on the map, that would be... Jesus Christ. Prince Player had so many opportunities to win this game. So many opportunities. I cannot believe it. I really thought taking out the main, cool, just take a few bases, you'll be fine. But the ability for Florencio to just throw players into that zone where they're so nervous, they're so tense, and they never build any expansions. It's great. They're just panicking, they're staring at the units. How many times do we see drones move to that natural expansion and just get blocked or bopped, or one or the other? GG, well played, Florencio. I hope you guys enjoyed this replay. If you are enjoying this show, please do check out the Patreon down below. We've recently revamped it with brand new tiers, and I do want to say a big thanks to all of you who are, of course, currently supporting, as you can see here on the wall of bacon. And a special thank you to Maxan on the D-Town Express and our one and only gargantuan interstellar beast of burden, the Leviathan Vivek. Thank you very much. Guys, appreciate the support. We'll see you in the next video. Goodbye and good night.